Mossleaf was asleep among the feathers and stray bugs that she had collected in the small grotto that could, one day, be called a proper medicine cat's den. None of the other cats were medicine cats or had any training in it, especially being from the mysterious origins that they were, but all of them understood the importance of gathering what they could for the medicine den. You never knew when disaster would strike and a cat would need healing from a fox attack or a venomous snake. Mossleaf's life had changed so much since her days as a medicine cat apprentice, and something deep inside told her that this place wasn't meant for her, not in the end, and that the path of being a medicine cat that she had begun to take may no longer be open to her, but she still felt so at peace, asleep among the fragrant scraps of plants and tidy piles of feathers she and the other cats had begun to collect. Or, at least, her sleep was usually peaceful. Tonight, however, she was troubled by disturbing dreams. Alright, and there you have it, you guys. So poor little Mossleaf is getting some very confusing messages from StarClan right now. Glimpses of a disturbing dream that she's not quite able to make sense of just yet. But while she is in the middle of trying to understand what her dream is saying, we are going to be looking at some of the other cats that she may very well be bonding with pretty soon to make a clan. So we don't have a clan officially just yet because we need to have these cats come together and face a huge challenge. And they have to figure out if they're going to be able to work together or if they're going to fall apart, if they're going to be able to be a team, if you might have some that aren't able to face the challenge of perhaps any battles that might be coming up. We'll have to see if they can learn to work as a group and really be loyal to each other and care for each other, because that is the basis of what makes the heart of a clan. And if these cats don't have that kind of loyalty, being willing to risk their lives for one another, then that doesn't make up a clan. So it's very important, and I think StarClan is sending a very clear message to Mossleaf that there is an opportunity for these cats to face a challenge together and either bond together or fall apart. So we'll have to see what happens. But while Mossleaf is busy trying to interpret that dream, life goes on elsewhere in our little area, in our little forest, and we should check out what the other cats are up to, because they're still going to be sharpening their skills, or in the cases of some cats like Dawnstep, maybe deciding to take the next step in their decision for what journeys they want to do, for what happens next in their life. And Dawnstep's doing pretty good. She actually wants to socialize with Honeywish, who is also sleeping in the tree, because we're going to call these trees. Technically, they're cat trees, so it works out really well. But Dawnstep and Honeywish are actually sleeping in the same tree. Branch Pelt is sort of off by himself. He really doesn't seem comfortable, and we're just kind of making note of that. He really doesn't seem comfortable next to the two giant oak trees that are in the area. But don't worry, you guys, because a lot of you are huge Branch Pelt fans. I don't think he's an evil cat. I don't think he's a bad cat. I think he might have a little bit more self-interest, especially with his background of being in charge of the farmyard. I don't think he was in charge of things in the way that a clan leader normally is, where they look out for the welfare of all the cats. I think he was just in charge because he was strong and he kind of took what he wanted and he kept the other cats in line, and he was able to spoil a little Dawnstep rotten. And I think that's kind of what Dawnstep has. I actually got this really great idea, thanks to your guys' suggestions, for Dawnstep's origins and how she and Branch Pelt became mates, and it's extremely sweet, and it does reveal that she does kind of have a bit of a spoiled personality. She doesn't have a single hunting skill. She's not really showing any interest in finding any hunting skills, and she just kind of lets Branch Pelt bring food to her. So that's kind of what's going on over there. And then, oh, Honeywish got up and moved. All right, so Honeywish didn't want to sleep near, I guess she woke up and realized Dawnstep was above her and moved. Okay, well that's interesting. Honeywish actually does have the desire to do a little bit more fishing, and she still wants to playfully chase with Lionson. I feel like she's had a crush on Lionson, and that's why she followed him all the way over to this area and has been trying to look at what's going on here at the dens. And I think she has the makings of a really good warrior, because she already wants to do some more hunting. So I think we'll have her go ahead, wake up, maybe use the litter box, go improve her hunting skill. Let's have her do that. And then you can see Lionson. I thought I left one of the... There's the dirt boxes over here. All right. And then Lion Son over here actually is really enjoying his time with his little moss bed. So he has discovered one of the moss beds that the cats have, and he's kind of staked this out as his spot so far, it seems. So he's been staying in the main cat area where they have actually got like the main dens, and we'll be making secondary dens. Like we'll try to turn this more into a cute little nursery den when we have kittens. And we've got our little medicine cat den over here. Oh gosh, and like there's things going on in town. And let's see. And then Honeywish, yeah, is over here. And Honeywish, I think, might begin socializing with Willow a little bit because she does love honey. And we're going to be getting that bee apiary back in. But let's have her stalk for some prey. She's up at night. She wants to spend a little bit of time socializing with Lion Son. Lion Son does want to improve his hunting skills. So that is happening. He does want to start improving his skills. And he wants to start being able to provide, I think, to the fresh prey pile. Branch Pelt, I think, improves his skills, but usually the first thing he does is try to give like all the best food to Dawnstep. And Dawnstep, she has some positive characteristics. She's definitely a very quirky cat. I think she has a super strong personality and a lot of depth to her that way. Just she also is a little bit spoiled, so she likes it when she gets her fancy food given to her. But there is an origin story that we might actually have a special episode for that may reveal why she is that way, and may reveal why Branch Pelt is willing to go out of his way and kind of spoil his mate that way. Oh, and then something interesting happened with Willow that I think you guys are actually going to be very fascinated to see. Willow actually has the want to talk to Lion Son. So that happened. Like, I didn't expect that, but that did happen. So let's actually see if they want to interact. And he's like sitting. He wants to go lay down. We'll let him get up. Come on, Lion Son. Get up and go use the litter boxes, just to try to keep everywhere kind of nice and tidy and clean. And then Willow, I might have Willow come over here. Go here, Willow, and then I'm going to have you photosynthesize for a minute. But some of you have been saying that we should have the clan meetings over here, and I really like that idea. So we might alter some of what Willow's area looks like. And then you go ahead. Hey, Willow. Go to rabbit hole. I want you to photosynthesize, Willow, and I guess you can't do that during the day, so never mind and hang in there and I guess gather up some seeds. But yeah, Willow does want to interact with Lion Son, which I thought was really fun. So after he's done with that, we'll send him over here so he can kind of come over, maybe interact with her a little bit, talk with her. Oh, and Mossleaf! Mossleaf, what are you doing? Why is it another snake? She wants to hunt the snake. Oh, well, because we don't have a medicine cat just yet, we don't have the venomous snake thing activated. But yeah, look at her. She's going for that snake. If it's a rare or higher sort of prey item, though, we can get rid of some of these empty chip bags. And some of you guys actually came up with the fun idea of having Willow be able to remove some of the empty chip bag curses. So that is something. Did she catch it? She caught it! And it's rarity rare! Yes! All right. So she has just caught a rare snake, and that means we can get rid of one of these chip bags, just like that, because she has the taste of the wild. And we're going to go ahead and put the prey items down in the prey pile, because all of the cats should have access to the stuff that's over here. That's the trilobite beetle that we caught a while ago. And then I think we'll actually drag the snake over and let her eat the snake, because she does enjoy eating lizards and snakes and turtles, it seems. All right, Lion Son has come over here. So let's have Willow say hello to him. So Mossleaf, I think, is going to try to make sense of that dream. And in the morning, after all of the cats get a chance to kind of meet in the morning and maybe share tongues, we probably need to start doing some sharing of tongues among some of the cats who are friends. Then we will go ahead and we will have her maybe come over here, try to hold a meeting, and tell the cats what she thinks her dream was about. And it's definitely about rescuing that cat. So we need to figure out how to rescue the cat that she saw surrounded by dogs. And I think right now in the middle of the night, she's still sort of trying to interpret that, feeling a little bit concerned, because that was kind of spooky to just have like all of those dogs all over the place. Let's see. And she wants to come over here and talk to Lion Son. So affection, talk to, which is very telling that that's something that she wants to do. And then we'll have her gather up some of these seeds. So let's see how Lion Son takes it, being talked to by the forest spirit. So the very spirit of the forest is talking to him right now. Oh, and he actually wants to sniff her. He's stretched. He wasn't hissing. All right, sniff. And meanwhile, she's pretty excited. You're not joining the gardening career. I will let you pick up 5 seeds. She still wants to be best friends with Mossleaf. So it's looking like Mossleaf may be the forest cat. And if that is going to mean that Mossleaf will also be the leader, we'll still have to see. We'll have to see. I think this challenge that we have coming up is going to reveal a lot of things to you guys. So I think you'll enjoy it. Let's go ahead and have Lion Son try to do a little bit of hunting and stalking for prey. Willow, you're going to come back over here and you're going to stargaze so that you keep yourself out of trouble. And then we're going to come over. And I think Dawnstep, who is awake, is actually ready to do something. She's feeling pretty comfortable. There's lots and lots of prey items. She's feeling like this is a pretty neat spot. Her mate Branch Pelt can just come down. He can kind of get her whatever he needs, whatever she needs. She's not really worried about that. I'm going to actually come over and have Branch Pelt. Can we not eat the beetle? You can't eat this beetle. Interesting. I didn't know that. Ooh, and Lion Son just gained the hunter trait. Sweet. But I'm going to have him just come over and possibly eat this unless his mate is hungry. She's not that hungry. So we're going to have him come and eat the prey that's in the fresh kill pile because I think he'd feel a little bit like he's entitled somewhat to that. He's just used to being the boss cat. You know what I mean? And Dawnstep, though... Dawnstep, oh, she's actually going over to like see what's going on, Spirit of the Forest wise, or maybe seeing what Lion Son's up to. Oh, he's in a fight with a snake. Gosh, I'm really nervous for when we actually start doing like the snakes could be venomous sort of things. We're gonna have to figure out lots of alternate ways to heal the cats who get bitten by a venomous snake. Don't tell me that's a chip bag. Ah, it's a maple leaf though. Maple leaves are actually good because the medicine cats wrap up the different medicines that they use into maple leaves. So that could be very helpful. All right, so Lion Son, we're going to have you continue stalking. I kind of feel like Dawnstep was going over there kind of to look at the forest. Maybe she's thinking, I don't know, that creature's kind of weird, but I'll go check her out. But also maybe because Dawnstep also wanted to see if Lion Son was having any luck hunting. And then we're going to let Branch Pelt go ahead and eat. And then as soon as he finishes eating, I think Dawnstep is thinking that she might want to try having some kittens. So we're going to try for kittens with her mate because I think that she's thinking this is a great area. This is a pretty good area. And she could see herself and Branch Pelt being able to be in charge. And she's kind of used to Branch Pelt just being the one to sort of like be in charge of areas. So it may not even occur to her that there's this whole hierarchy that she really, come on, come over here. You're going to try for baby, you two. She may not understand clan life because she's actually from kitty pet life. So this is a whole new idea. She's chasing her tail. Oh my gosh. Come on, you little ones. Come on. He's just like trying to avoid this. All right, I think he would prefer to wait until he was leader, but you know, we've got to add a little bit of drama. Also, this may be really good. All right, and let's come over here. Man, all the lights went off. And then, oh, I think Honeywish is onto this. She's like, wait a second. So Honeywish is like kits, huh? So I wonder if Honeywish is the kind who would want kits. Maybe that's actually why she's been following Lion Son around and she's feeling kind of lonely. So we might have her share tongues with Lion Son or one of the other cats. Yeah, Hairbelly. Oh, she's probably missing some of her friends. Yeah, we might have her share tongues with some of the other cats and just see what she thinks. But let's have her stalk for some prey too. Lion Son's busy trying to catch another snake. He really wants this particular snake. And then Branch Pelt and Dawnstep are having a little meeting of minds. Oh no, Lion Son got an empty chip bag. No. All right, we grew a hibiscus, which might be a good thing to consider for our list of items. All right, Mossleaf, what you doing? She's doing that. Let's have Mossleaf see if she can come down here and catch this cardinal, and we'll give it as a gift to Willow. And then Dawnstep and Branch Pelt are coming over. All right, and we're going to try stalking for prey again. And they're trying for kittens, because I think Dawnstep would kind of see becoming one of the queens of the area as a way of establishing that she and her mate are in charge of the area. Any kittens? Up. And that means there's going to be kittens with these guys. Oh my goodness. So does that mean they're going to be kittens that are born here? Are they going to leave? Are they going to make their own clan? Is something absolutely terrible and dramatic going to be happening? Like when we have to face the challenge of rescuing that cat from the dogs? So many questions. Only a few of which, oh, that's really sweet. He wants to groom his mate. All right, Dawn Step, come out here. Go here. Actually, don't use the litter box. Go here. And then it's kind of getting in the morning. Mossleaf, I think after, she'll take this as an offering to Willow. Also, look at all of these flowers. We could definitely use some of these, maybe a combination of them and some other items to be able to like provide a cure to snake venom. So we'll have to give these to Willow. And I think she might like converse with Willow for a little while and try to figure out what to do. And how's Honeywish doing? Another turtle. Ooh, a Western painted turtle. So I think we might have Lion Sun, Honeywish, Mossleaf, maybe share tongues too. Just to try to get into some of the, all right, come on, Branch Pelt. You're holding up the works here. To try to get into some of the clan behaviors that you can expect. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have Branch Pelt, who's extremely loyal, actually. I really feel like Branch Pelt's super, super loyal to his mate. And there's some reasons. I'll just very briefly say that he did kind of guide Dawn Step away from kitty pet lifestyle. So he feels like it is his responsibility to take care of her because he knows that she comes from a pampered life, but he really loves her and wants to take care of her. So that's why he doesn't mind trying to be in charge of territories and just provide her the absolute best. All right, did we get anything? All right, Lion Sun just got a pigeon and Honeywish caught a Western painted turtle. So they are all doing excellent. Look at that. Lion Sun's pretty happy. I think we're going to go ahead and let him eat his pigeon. A pigeon somehow sounds like the perfect present for him. Honeywish is coming over. Oh, she's off to sniff Mossleaf. That's fun. So these two actually are going to spend a second together. We'll let them kind of share tongues for a second, which is what you call it when the cats kind of interact with one another. And then I think we will give Willow this present. And then next time, now that Mossleaf has had her dream and she is going to try to interpret it, she can try to gather the cats together and she can be like, okay, well, we've hung out for a few days. We know each other's hunting skills. We know how this is. Oh, look at them sniff each other. I think Mossleaf would socialize. And then let's see. Are we going to be able, can we groom each other yet? We can't groom each other just yet. But I think she would definitely socialize. Maybe try to get away with a nuzzle just to spend the morning together. Because they seem like they're getting along pretty well. And then Dawn Step, how are you doing? She desperately has to run to the restroom. So she's off for that. Branch Pelt he's going to go take care of territory. So I think his mind is definitely turned most practically to matters of like expanding a clan and taking care of a clan. But Lion Sun wasn't doing too bad. He's actually sharpening his claws. And when he's done, he might even do a little bit, tastes like chicken from eating bird. He might even do a little bit more hunting because he does want to improve his hunting skills some more. So a lot of you guys noticed that, yeah, Lion Sun actually, oh, and he wants to go, what? Wait a second. Mossleaf's off to groom him? She wants to share tongues with the Lion Sun instead. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's happening. All right. Well, didn't really anticipate that occurring, but I'm totally cool with it. All right. Hey, you photosynthesize. Let's see. Let's watch. That is so cool. And we're going to let our little plant sim take care of herself. So what's Honeywish doing? She's actually trying to go get a drink, so we're going to go ahead and let her eat. Wow, she's caught a rat too. Sweet, let's put the rat over in the medicine cat pile because that will help if any of them catch fleas. This will be one of the things we need, a rodent, to balance out the fleas. And then I think she would be kind of a traditionalist and make sure to put things in the fresh kill pile first and then come over and eat it. All right, and is that a rare one? No, it's just a common. But if she catches a rare, then we'll be able to get rid of this chip bag. So we'll just have to remember to always check afterward. And all right. Oh my goodness. Mossleaf's coming over on her own. Is her offer of grooming Lion Sun going to be accepted though? Or is he going to be like, no? Oh, that's so cute. Don't reject her. Lion Sun, if you reject her, I think his pride is still hurt because he knows Branch Pelt is like a stronger cat. Oh, drama. I think his pride is definitely hurt because, oh, she's going to try again. All right, we'll have her go ahead and socialize with him. And then what does he want to do? He does want to play with her, actually. So we can go ahead and play. So maybe he would want to like prove himself. He would want to like prove himself to, because I bet he's feeling a little bit. We did decide he was kind of pouting because he knows that Branch Pelt kind of seems to have a lot of the more traditional aspects of taking care of a clan in hand. There we go. And I don't think Lionson would be in the mood to be seen as a gentle cat right now who would just want to kind of like laze about. I don't think he'd be in the mood to be seen as somebody who would want to just like be groomed and relax in the morning sun. He wants to take things seriously. And I think that would actually make Mossleaf feel a little bit better too. So there we go. That's what he actually wanted to do. And these two, let's see, playfully pounce Branch Pelt, which is what Dawnstep wants to do. And there we go. So we've got a little bit more development going on, you guys. We have Dawnstep, who's kind of sneakily decided that she's going to have some kittens because she kind of knows that if you have kits are important. And that might give her a lot of standing here. She's not a super sneaky cat. She just kind of goes about things, doing things sideways is what I mean. Branch Pelt, who is busy. Oh, and he is so dedicated. He is extremely dedicated to grooming and taking care of his mate. He is truly in love with Dawnstep. So I really think that's quite sweet to see. Honeywish, who just is kind of focusing on being a hunter, and she still has just this little crush on Lionson. So I think she's feeling sort of conflicted, but really proud of her hunting and proud of learning the area. And now Mossleaf, who is realizing that she probably needs to go talk to Willow. We're going to take this cardinal over to Willow, and then she needs to introduce her dream and explain the mission that she thinks StarClan has given to them as a group and what that means to have a mission as a group next time. So you guys, you have done absolutely amazing. You were just like 90 people short of a bonus episode for today. And that gives me a little chance to rest before the rush of what's probably going to be amazing adventures and new chapters to share with you guys tomorrow. But just remember that if you're thinking, I don't know if I'm going to bother, that every single person makes a difference, because just if a handful more of you guys got together, you would have the double dose of story today. So thank you so much for all of your amazing support. Remember, that's my gift to you, trying to make it so you guys can tell the stories as quickly as you would like to. And you have that power in your hands. And that's my gift to you. Even if it does mean a little bit more work on my end, that's okay, because just the kindness, the excitement, the energy, how wonderfully sweet you guys are still being to each other in comments means so much to me. And it gives me a very special sort of energy. And I'm really excited to see where we go from here. So I'm going to be working on writing up some random generators for things that might happen if the cats get into fights with other animals or other cats or things like that. And we'll have to see what happens next. So we'll have to see. Branch Pelt, I think, today was distracted from his annoyance at Lionson because he's been so Twitter-pated with Dawnstep. Mossleaf has the dream that she needs to tell everybody. Honeywish is realizing maybe she would really like to have some kits too, and might have to make some decisions about that. And Willow is being Willow. So the forest spirit is doing very well. She seems super healthy. We'll have to see what else we can get going, and if we can figure out a way to like gather up all of these wildflowers. So we might have to see if we can figure out how we're going to gather up these wildflowers, if the cats need to trade something to her, if they just need to lead her to it. And we'll work all of that out. As usual, you guys are StarClan. You guys are the ones who provide the suggestions. So go ahead and leave any suggestions you might have over how we might collect or use these plants. You can look up lists of what you can collect in Sims 3 and use those to kind of compile something. I hope you guys are excited to see what the next chapter of the story is. Like I said, the power to tell the story is within your guys' hands. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.